Former National Security Advisor Mike Waltz faced tough questions on Capitol Hill today as the Senate considers his nomination to be the next U.S. ambassador to the United Nations.
WENY Washington correspondent Brendan Scanlon live on Capitol Hill tonight. Brendan, the confirmation hearing comes as Congress moves forward with plans to strip away billions of dollars in foreign aid.
Hey there, Renata and Nick. Good evening. Yeah, the role of UN ambassador is an absolutely crucial one when it comes to representing the interests of the U.S. on the global stage. But as you said, today's hearing coming just a few days before the Senate is expected to take up a $9.4 billion rescissions package. That package is expected to claw back billions of dollars in foreign aid. It also comes just a few days after the State Department laid off about 1,300 staffers as part of President Trump's reorganization plan for the federal government. A large part of today's hearing focused on efforts to counter Chinese and Russian aggression, as well as their influence in Africa and other parts of the globe. Waltz, a former Republican congressman and Trump administration official, faced some tough questions by members of the Senate Foreign Relations Committee. This was really the first opportunity for lawmakers, Democrats especially, to publicly question Waltz about his role as National Security Advisor in Signalgate. Signalgate, of course, the scandal involving Waltz and other administration officials who discussed sensitive military strike plans on the encrypted messaging app Signal. One of the participants in that chat was not a government official, but instead a journalist with The Atlantic who was accidentally added by Waltz. That journalist went on to go public with the chat after the attacks were carried out. So here's part of that hearing today, as well as some input from some of Waltz's former colleagues in the House. Take a listen.
The White House conducted an investigation, and my understanding is the Department of Defense is still conducting an investigation.
Was any disciplinary action taken?
From the White House Investigation Center?
Yes.
No, the use of Signal was not only authorized, it's still authorized and highly recommended.
Service-oriented person, American, doesn't get any better than Mike Waltz, so he deserves that position. That whole Signal gate was just a mistake.
And Renata and Nick, during Waltz's remarks, he criticized the UN for treating China as, quote, a developing nation. He also criticized the UN for what he called widespread anti-Semitism and said it's time for a return, for some reforms to get back to the UN's original mission of peacekeeping. Reporting live on Capitol Hill for WENY News, I'm Brendan Scanlon. Renata and Nick, back to you.